96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Mr. Flores, turn this up. Thank you very much.
I had 3 more seconds and I had the whole thing. I was supposed to have 3 minutes.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host, JR.
Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I am your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online at kernradio.com. Also streaming live on YouTube. That's right. Go over to YouTube, search up Kern Radio. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, give it a thumbs up. Do all that. Tell your neighbors all about us. And also, you can find us on Spotify soon, starting with today's show. We'll start posting them up on Spotify as well. Trying to get to all platforms. We'll get to Apple podcasting soon as well. There's a couple more hoops to jump through on the old Apple. So we'll get those up as well. And then soon you'll be able to find us on all platforms. I think I'm going to start a TikTok, Chris, now that it's being sold and it's going to be American owned. I'll feel safer on TikTok, I guess. And then whatever other platforms are out there, we'll get caught up on those as well. Got a great show for you lined up today. We'll talk another church shooting, this one out of Michigan. We'll give you the latest as there was updates this morning. We'll also recap the week in the NFL with our host of the Early Bird Special, Chris Burdick. If it wasn't official last week, it's official this week. The Raiders are done. But my fantasy team, that one now, that's a team to watch. Watch out for them as I remained undefeated. What else is going on? The Super Bowl halftime show has been announced, and I have come to realize that I am older than I think that I am. Hopefully, Chris can explain to me or play some music today by, am I saying this right? Bad Bunny. That is the halftime.
Sure you want this?
Look.
Sure you want this?
Not only am I, but also most of us, majority, if not all of our listeners,
I will do it.
Have no clue.
I will introduce all of you to Bad Bunny.
Who Bad Bunny is. And so to help familiarize the audience with Bad Bunny leading up to the Super Bowl, we will now add Bad Bunny to the mix.
Well, we're going to get nothing but Bad Bunny. You kidding?
Yes, today we will play nothing but Bad Bunny just to get you ready for the Super Bowl as the NFL has announced. And it just proves I'm older because I have no clue.
Don't get me wrong.
Passed me by.
Not a huge fan of him my dang self. I am more of a fan of him as a wrestler than I am as an artist.
One, I didn't know he was a wrestler.
I mean, technically.
Two, I can't say whether I'm a fan of him because I've never even listened to, at least to my knowledge, one song from Bad Bunny. Yeah, no clue. Yeah, never heard this in my life.
It's a good vibe.
No, I never heard that. What is he saying exactly?
It's Spanish. You're gonna have to.
I realize that, Chris.
Again, you're asking the wrong person. That's why I was bringing it up.
I'm Hispanic and I should know but I have no clue. Is this part of the what do they call this kind of music? Banda. I don't know.
I do not believe so. No, but I could be completely off base. I have no idea.
Music has completely passed me by, Chris. I'm part of this age now of what are the kids listening to?
Anything but Taylor. I'm cool with.
What are the kids?
Actually, you know what? No, I wasn't okay with Adele either.
Bad Bunny is the Super Bowl halftime show. That's when most of us will collectively go and get snacks and refill our refreshments. But Chris will try to familiarize us with Bad Bunny. Over the weekend here locally, the fair wrapped up. Not sure if you guys made it out. I was out there a few times. Want to thank T. Johnson, who sits on the fair board, for always taking care of me, as well as the Salters. I ran into Jeff Salters, the owners of Salty's Barbecue, one day while I was out at the fair, and got to run around with that family as my daughter, his grandkids go to school together. But it was a fun time. If you didn't make it out, it's too bad. Chris eventually went and tried the burger with the Uncrustables.
It's fantastic.
He enjoyed it. And I believe, as far as I could tell, except if you were watching Kern County's activities, everybody had a great time. The best thing I picked up at the fair was this candle. Chris, did you smell the candle? This is from Mia Bella's, locally run by Sarah, who listens to the show. But it is a Fruit Loops candle. And it smells dead on like Fruit Loops. Makes me want to have a bowl every time no, not that kind of a bowl. Calm down. It's Fruit Loops. Makes me want to have a bowl of cereal every time I smell it. But she'll be also at the Home and Garden Show coming up if you guys want to stop by her booth and get yourself a Fruit Loops candle. What else was going on over the weekend? A 6-year-old, tragically. That's what I don't want to talk about. Kids losing their lives over the weekend in Bakersfield and Kern County. 2 teens were shot, and a 15-year-old lost his life because of it. Jacob Jesus Hernandez, 15, of Bakersfield, as well as another teen, were shot on Friday evening at about 11:45 at night. Young Jacob Hernandez was pronounced dead 30 minutes after the shooting. The other teen was taken to the hospital. According to BPD, he suffered minor injuries. No suspect information is available as of now. But a 15-year-old lost his life. And the area that he was, they found these kids out on Morning and Highland Knolls. I had to look it up because I wasn't familiar with the area. But then I remembered, hold on, my church, Canyon Hills, is out on Morning Drive. And so I looked it up, and they found these kids in the middle of a field. Well, not in the middle of a field, but on the road. In the middle of there's no houses, there's no anything. If you ever drive out, go down the 178 all the way down until you reach the end where it's the one where it's Morning Drive. You see Canyon Hills to the left. If you get off on that street and make a right, that's where they found these teenagers. No houses around, no development, nothing. So either they were shot there or somebody dropped them off and left them to die. And one tragically did. I saw another video of probably kids, I'm assuming, running around in stolen vehicles over the weekend. What are kids doing? And I always struggle with this part of going, parents, where are you? Where are you in your kid's life? Why is there a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old out at 11:45 at night? This is not okay. And that's the tough part is looking into what's really causing this, because obviously we can say, well, gun violence. But what's going on in the home when 2 teenagers, 15 and 16-year-old, are out at 11:45 and they're left for dead in a field, in a dirt field? It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Another thing that breaks my heart, a 6-year-old, we have learned, has lost her life. Not confirmed, but if you go to a GoFundMe page that has been set up as Marit, a 6-year-old died after a suspected DUI driver crashed into her parents' car in Southeast Bakersfield Sunday morning. And not Sunday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning. The BPD said that at about 7:41 yesterday, officers responded to the intersection of Cottonwood Road and East Panama Lane. The preliminary investigation determined a black sedan and a white SUV were driving westbound on East Panama when the sedan allegedly rear-ended the SUV at high speeds, causing the SUV to roll over and the sedan to go off into the fields. Now, I saw a video circulating online. Kern County activities, in case y'all wonder. I'm gonna give them love, Chris, because they give me love.
I noticed that.
Did you catch that? I'll fill you in on how the Kern County activities gives me love, so I give them some love. But a video of people walking up on the sedan as it came to rest in the field off of Cottonwood in Panama. Well, the driver, now you can argue he was just in an accident and maybe hit his head and looked pretty out of it, but he looked pretty out of it. He picked his head up and looked out the window to talk to the guys. Are you okay? Yeah. And then put his head back down. Hopefully, if I don't hear that this kid, and I say kid because he's only 20 years old, Cesar Magana was arrested. He's due in court tomorrow. And manslaughter has been added to his charges now. 20 years old, driving around drunk at 7:40, allegedly. Driving around drunk at 7:41 in the morning on a Sunday morning. And now a 6-year-old has lost her life. Also in the vehicle, a 7-month-old and the mother, both at the hospital. But the 6-year-old was flown and transported to Orange County Children's Hospital for further treatment, but unfortunately passed away from her injuries this morning. We have, and I've said it many times, a very serious DUI problem. I know at least in this community. I can't speak for other communities in and around California or the nation, but I know in this community we don't take them very seriously. And I'll come back and tell you about another DUI case that has now taken 3 years to finally get a court. Tell you about the trial of Madison Williams. Yeah, you may have heard of that. Finally going to see the inside of a courtroom, Miss Williams. 3 years later. We'll go over the details of that case and explain why we have a DUI problem in this community. Plus, I'll give you the details out of Michigan, where another church shooting has occurred. Give you the latest information. Plus, we'll recap week. Man, it feels like 17 if you're a Raiders fan. But it's only week 4, and it's going to be a long season. We'll go over that with the host of the Early Bird Special, Chris Burdick. Plus your phone calls, text messages, comments, 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. You can also jump in the YouTube chat. Jump in there right now and converse with y'all. We'll go over to YouTube, search up Kern Radio, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Ralph Bailey Show, weekdays from 3 till 6 p.m.
I'm not going to begin to speculate why Rod Barnes is leaving 6 weeks before the basketball season begins. And yes, it's coincidental that he and the athletic director both are leaving in the wake of this Kevin Mays nonsense. But after 14 years and how he represented CSUB, I think the man is due the benefit of the doubt.
On News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Come see what's growing at Bowles Nursery, 3255 Allen Road. Bowles Nursery is a full-service nursery and landscaping company, including irrigation installation and repair. If you're currently not getting the water coverage you need to maintain a beautiful yard, come see Bowles Nursery and talk to them about it. While you're there, check out the huge selection of pottery, bulk materials, shade trees, fruit trees, and more. Did you know that right now is the very best time to plant? Come out to Bowles Nursery and take advantage of the everyday savings throughout the nursery. 3255 Allen Road on the corner of Allen and Meacham. Bowles Nursery also carries exquisite water features and one of the largest selections of succulents around. Come see why Bowles Nursery is one of Bakersfield's largest and most fully stocked nurseries in town. 3255 Allen Road, just off the corner of Meacham. For more information, look them up on Facebook or check them out on the web at bowlesnursery.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program may only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it could end your debt nightmare and save you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for. So don't wait. For this free information, call 800-422-8552, 800-422-8552. That's 800-422-8552. Not available in all states, must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
The Charlie Kirk Show, weekdays at 6 p.m. on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
I'm also being told this is reggaeton, not
Reggaeton. That's what I thought.
reggaeton. Is that what you just said?
Is it reggae? Reggaeton? How do you say it?
Oh, why?
Reggaeton? What are we?
Just to let you all know, he is the Hispanic one.
What?
Flat.
Reggaeton. Well, how do you what? That's Bad Bunny. Y'all get prepared for the. If you thought Kendrick Lamar was not your taste, boy,
Look, man, was this or Adele?
Adele's probably
Adele is not football music.
Well,
don't you start.
Exactly. No, that's what I was gonna say. I love
Put
Adele.
everyone to sleep.
I love Adele. I want to go see Adele in Vegas at her residency. I think she is one of the greatest voices that we have heard since probably Whitney Houston. But
Fair.
You're right. She is not halftime Super Bowl material. Just a little bit more upbeat. Now, when I say a little bit more upbeat, I don't mean Bad Bunny. Why doesn't he go like Mal? Doesn't that mean bad Mal? Mal Bunny? No, it's not. That's the first I've ever heard of Bad Bunny. I'm old, I guess. It's officially happened. At least I knew Kendrick last year. I felt a little bit like I could relate to the
I
kids.
loved the Kendrick show. I don't understand why people hated it so much.
I appreciated Kendrick Lamar. The year before that, what was it? The year maybe two before that, when it was Dr. Dre, I loved it. I grew up in the. I was born in 1980. I grew up in the 90s. Hip hop is where I live, but I have no clue what the kids are listening to these days. No clue. Supposed to get my niece in here one week just to teach us about slang. Because if you haven't figured out, Chris, do you know 6'7"? Do you know the 6'7"? If you have kids that are about 6 or 6'7", that's all they're saying right now.
I know where it came from. I know that it means literally nothing.
No, it means something. It means average. It means.
Oh, there are multiple meanings to it, apparently.
6'7".
At first, it meant nothing.
It meant nothing. It means that it's okay.
Skibidi toilet. Like, I don't understand.
It's basic. The kids these days, again, it's passed me by. I'm ready.
That's what slang is meant to be.
I'm aged out. I'm officially aged out. What were we going to talk about? The courtroom assignment for the Madison Williams. If you don't know who Madison Williams is, and people will probably hate me because I'm bringing it up, but I really don't care. She was a very, very popular interior designer, real estate girl here in town. Very popular. Finally getting to see the inside of a courtroom for a DUI accident that she caused, let's say back in September of 2022. Where she was driving her Mercedes-Benz C300 out on Old River and Taft Highway. Claimed she was eating a bag of chips and missed the stop sign there, crashed into a house, caught it on fire, causing injuries to an infant and other occupants inside of the household. Now, how in the heck has this case gone on for 3 freaking years? I don't know. Back in December, Mrs. Williams or Miss Williams or Madison was trying to get a plea deal. That fell through. Thankfully, because that's part of the reason why we have a DUI problem in this town, as I was saying before the break. You see, this wasn't Madison Williams' first run-in with authorities and a DUI. No, she had a previous one just in June of 2022. 3 months prior to crashing into a home. That one doesn't have a hearing until later in October. I understand we're short-staffed at the district attorney's office, and I understand Miss Madison Williams could probably afford a very, very, very good attorney. Mr. Jared Thompson, to be exact. She's out on bail, $265,000. She has been since the accident. So, yeah, you can't afford a very good attorney. And it's been put off, and she's tried to put it off as long as she could. But now she's going to finally face the courtroom as jury selection begins this week. A toddler and 2 others suffered broken bones. The child had a fractured skull, broken left arm, broken ribs. Adults had spinal fractures, among other injuries, according to court documents. Meanwhile, the last 3 years, Miss Madison Williams has been parading around town still, what I understand, allegedly posting pictures of her consuming alcohol still. We were going to cut a plea deal with this woman. I wouldn't even have given her the light of day on a plea deal. But at least not in this community. We don't take DUI serious. That's why they will continue to be a problem. And unfortunately, like the 6-year-old that passed away this morning, people will lose their life. Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk about The latest shooting at an American church. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu say they've agreed to a plan to end the war in Gaza, but it's unclear whether Hamas will accept the terms. Trump on Monday laid out a 20-point plan for ending the Israel-Hamas war and establishing a post-war Gaza governance. Trump's plan to end the Israel-Hamas war has been presented to Hamas, which is reviewing it in good faith. Democratic congressional leaders are leaving a White House meeting saying there are still large differences with President Trump and Republicans in their positions to avoid a government shutdown. Trump is making it clear he had no intention to negotiate on Democrats' current terms to avoid a government shutdown. On Wall Street, the Dow up by 68 points. This is SRN News.
From the KERN Newsroom, your live and local news update on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
I'm Bill Robbins. A 6-year-old child did not survive after what Bakersfield police say was a suspected DUI crash. A little before 6:45 Sunday morning, officers were sent to the intersection of Cottonwood Road and East Panama Lane following a report of a multi-vehicle wreck. The 6-year-old victim was taken to Orange County Children's Hospital but died later this morning. An accused murderer admits to a killing at the Superior Mobile Home Park in Oildale. 41-year-old Daniel Graham is a co-defendant in the killing of 62-year-old Roxana Joe Kelly on August 8. Graham admitted he choked her to death. Kelly reportedly killed 3 people in Gallup, New Mexico, where he's from, and 3 in California. I'm Bill Robbins in the KERN Newsroom with news every half hour or when it breaks on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Tuesday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton show. We'll dive into the ongoing discussions in the Middle East. Are we going to get some form of peace agreement? New York City mayor's race, Eric Adams has dropped out. What's going to happen next? Is Curtis Leroy going to stay in? Is Andrew Cuomo? We'll give you all that coming your way. Tuesday edition, Clay and Buck.
The Clay Travis and Buck Sexton Show, live 9 to noon. News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Armstrong and Getty Show, weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
You know, while we're playing this, I'm just now remembering he was here not too long ago.
Where?
Like, had a concert here.
Here in Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Don't remember that? Like a year or two ago?
Nope.
He was not that long ago.
Nope. I maybe have heard his name, but I couldn't tell you one song. Not one song of Bad Bunny, but that is going to be your halftime performer come February. And what are we? Santa Clarita?
Santa Clara.
Clara. I always get them mixed up. Am I going to Magic Mountain or am I going to watch the 49ers?
Yeah, do not go south if you want to go
Clara.
south.
They don't even play in San Francisco anymore. What the heck? 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Anybody saying anything on the chats, sir?
Just one that says Adele sounds whiny.
Adele sounds whiny. No, she doesn't.
She is music for the soul, though, like that kind of Coldplay-esque stuff that you play when you're sad.
Oh yeah, I'll totally break up, heartbroken. I'm never gonna make it through the night if I don't have you. Kind of music. Hello from the other side.
Drama queen.
Stuff. Just I'm gonna die if I don't have you. Yeah, that's Adele. Sometimes it's good though, when you're going through a hard time with a
Again,
significant other. You want some Adele.
anything but Taylor.
There's nothing wrong with Taylor.
Ah.
She'll never do. She'll never do.
Do you understand how mad football fans would be if they gave the halftime show to Taylor?
But that's what I was about to say. She'll never do it. She doesn't have to.
Oh no, she was going to do it, but they wouldn't give her the rights to everything.
She'll never do it. Well, yeah, because Apple wants everything.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Her past with Scooter and all that type of stuff. All
like,
of her
nah.
career going forward. She's not going to give up that.
Yeah, and when she doesn't, she doesn't need it.
No,
she doesn't need it. The NFL needs her more than she needs them. And plus, they get her already when they let the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl every year, so that she's already there. So it doesn't even matter. Is that it? 661-842-KERN.
Yeah.
Somebody else texted me on my cell phone and said that they love Bad Bunny. How could I have never heard of Bad Bunny before? I don't.
Okay, there were a handful of texters that texted in saying it's reggaeton, not banda, which sorry, but
it's reggaeton. Is that how you say it, Chris?
I believe so.
Am I saying that right? So when I go out on the streets, I can say it correctly.
Again, you're asking a white boy.
I don't want to sound like Trump at a press conference and I can't say a seat of amendment. Just want to make sure I'm pronouncing things right.
Just don't take Tylenol.
Reggaeton. Is that what it is? Reggaeton. I can't roll my R's. Rawr. Whatever. Let's jump into the chats on YouTube. Just win, baby. Dead. Whatever, D-boy. Don't even start with me. Aren't you a Broncos fan? Did the Broncos win or lose this weekend?
They play tonight.
They play tonight. Well, they're going to lose. How about that, D-boy? I only know him from Happy Gilmore 2, and he was hilarious. Who are they talking about?
Right. He's the caddy.
He's the caddy on who? Who's the caddy?
Bad Bunny is the caddy. Bad Bunny is the waiter that gets fired by Travis Kelce, then becomes Happy's caddy during the tournament.
I didn't see Happy Gilmore 2.
You haven't watched Happy Gilmore 2? Oh, you're missing out on life, my friend.
Am I really?
It's a fantastic movie.
Oh, come on.
It's a fantastic film.
It's Adam Sandler, and
it's great.
Yeah.
Again, it's maybe not for you, but I thought it was fantastic.
I mean, the fact that it has Bad Bunny in it doesn't make me want to jump out of my seat and go and watch it.
Actually, one of the funniest guys in the movie.
I have no idea still. I've never heard Bad Bunny, and I've never seen Happy Gilmore 2. But apparently he's in that movie. I saw Bad Bunny perform on a music award show last year. He kissed a guy at the end of the performance. I haven't watched anything with him since. Is that true, Chris? Can we fact check that?
I can probably fact check that, but it would not be surprising at all to me.
Yeah, I probably don't want to watch that either. Let's see. People hang out at locations, smoking weed and drinking all the time. It's a pretty cool view that overlooks the city. Oh, they're talking about where the teens were shot over the weekend out on Morning Drive. Yeah, I've heard that. When I Googled it to look it up on Google Maps, it has a little pinpoint right there that says City View, Bakersfield View or something like that. So it's probably a nice lookout to where you can just kind of chill and hang out with your girl and look out over the city. But something happened out there where a 15 and a 16-year-old shot, resulting in the 15-year-old's death. Which always makes me question, just like when the kid was 17 that got shot up at the Bluffs. 17, 18-year-olds. What are you doing? Why are you out that late? Just doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, JR? My Giants won. Whatever, Chris. Nobody's paying. What's the Giants record, Chris?
They are 1-3.
Oh, great job there.
1-0 under their new quarterback.
Yeah. Just as good as the Raiders.
Beat the Chargers.
Which isn't saying much. People that were mad about Kendrick are going to be pissed about Bad Bunny.
That's absolutely true. But again, the vibes from the songs are going to be fun. At least you'll be able to, dance around.
Dance around what?
Your house. Who cares?
Dance around. We're not at the club. We're watching football. Bad Bunny.
Just be entertaining.
It'll be entertaining, all right. They're listening to K-pop. My daughter doesn't listen to K-pop, but I hear a lot of people listening to K-pop. And what is the K-pop Demon Slayers? Is that what it's called, Chris? Is that the?
You're combining two things, but yeah.
How am I combining two
Well,
things?
because there's K-pop Demon Hunters, which is
Demon
a movie
Hunters.
on Netflix, and then there's
Okay.
Demon Slayer,
Demon-
which is an anime.
Oh,
That also released a movie not too long ago. It's two completely different things.
can you just stop confusing me today?
I'm not trying to confuse you.
Feel
I'm
old as
separating.
hell. I don't know who Bad Bunny is, K-pop, Demon Hunter Slayers, any of that. 6'7", that's all I know. DUIs are like fines now. Yes, they are. People don't even go to jail. Don't even go to jail. If they make a Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, I'll buy 10. No, talking about my candle.
I'm 95% positive she will have one. And
I think she
I'm going for
does.
the exact same thing.
I think she does have the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one. This is a Fruit Loops candle that I got out at the fair from Mia Bella's and my girl Sarah. You can find them online, but they're also going to be at the home show in a couple of weeks at the fair.
I'm looking for Honey Nut Cheerios, Cinnamon
I don't
Toast
know
Crunch.
if she's got a whole cereal brand going, but
Captain Crunch would be a fantastic one as well. Those Crunch Berries are.
Don't be bad mouthing my Broncos. Whatever. Got two Bronco fans in here. What else? JR Grupo Frontera and Bad Bunny has a popular song together called, I don't even know what that says. It was played a lot. Yeah. No idea. But then somebody else said he was dating Kendall Jenner at the time his kissed one of his backup dancers. So apparently he dated one of the Jenner girls.
Yeah,
well.
I remember he was dating someone very prevalent, but I couldn't remember which one it was.
I want to thank all of y'all for trying to help me figure out who in the heck exactly Bad Bunny is and how old that I feel today, because I have no clue who he is. But I'm sure most of y'all feel just as confused as I do by it all. But that's the kids taking it over. And so at least you can maybe enjoy the football game and not so much worry about the halftime show. Anything else on the board in there as we move on, sir?
Yeah, I got one that just popped up.
Oh, boy, what else?
Said, hey, JR, did you get your Facebook virtual prepay card? I got $28.
No, I haven't received mine, but I know what you're talking about. There's Facebook got sued in a class action lawsuit. And if you were a Facebook, if you had a page between some time and that time, depending how long your page was up for, you got a certain amount of dollars. And even though it was a lot of money that the class action lawsuit won, as most of you know, it all goes to lawyers. They're the only ones that become millionaires, and maybe the two people that started the thing. The rest of us got, how much did he get?
$28.
$28.
Hey, that's dinner, or that's lunch.
That's, well, close, but yeah.
I had to back off from dinner. Dinner is a little too expensive now.
Depending on
lunch, you can get for $20.
Depending on where you go nowadays, but yeah. So, do they have an option where I can take a Facebook credit and maybe boost one of my posts a little bit? No, they don't give you that option. That's right. That's what Kern County's activities is for. Did you guys see the street sign I changed over the weekend? I probably shouldn't say that on the radio, but somebody changed one of those construction signs down on California.
They couldn't trace it back to here anyway.
How are they going to trace it back to anybody? What are you talking about, Chris? I saw over the weekend that somebody had changed one of the construction signs and it said the JR Show now streaming on YouTube. So right there on Kern County activities page. Don't know who would have done such a thing, but 125,000 people later. Welcome, all of you that may have saw that and have joined us today. Welcome to the program, 661-842-KERN, 661-842-5376. Another church shooting over the weekend. This one yesterday in Michigan, Grand Blanc Township, just about north of Detroit, 60 miles north of Detroit. Authorities have identified the shooter as Thomas Jacob Sanford, 40, from a neighboring town in Burton. He is a former Marine. He set fire to the church and then crashed his pickup truck began shooting. Church members and others dragged to safety while smoke filled the building. The building is a complete loss, with only the walls still standing. Fortunately, no other victims were found in the charred remains, but 4 people did lose their life. 8 others were wounded, ages ranging from 6 to 78. 5 with gunshot wounds, the others with smoke inhalation. The FBI considered the attack the second, as we mentioned, in a matter of months, on a church, an act of targeted violence. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said investigators were looking into how much planning went into the attack and whether any clues about the motive were left behind. Said from her understanding, based on a conversation with the FBI director, all they know is that an individual who hated people of the Mormon faith, she said Monday during an interview on Fox's Fox and Friends. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why there is a spike in violence committed on places of faith. I guess I could say and blame it on, the rhetoric that's going on. I could blame it on politics, and I could blame it on a lot of things. You can blame it on gun control. You can blame it on mental health. And it might be a culmination of all of those things. Sometimes we focus too much on just one of those spokes instead of going, no, it's all of it. It's all of it, and it's coming to a head, and it's coming fast. And so as my faith has me do, I just continue to pray and place my hope in not man, because as I've learned in my 45 years, that man will always disappoint me. They will always fail me. So I don't place my hope there. My hope and my joy comes from that of only the Lord. And so on these times like this, and tragedies like this, and not only tragedies like this, but also the passing of many great faith leaders. I said it last week. I don't know what's going on, God. I don't know what you're doing up there, but if this ain't the beginning of the rapture, I don't know what is. I'm not trying to predict. I'm not having dreams that say when it's going to happen, but I'm ready. I'm also ready to go to a break. Oh, goodness gracious. It's a Monday, Chris. It's a Monday. We'll talk week 4 of the NFL after the break, where winning the whole freaking game.
Can't let anybody have time.
Have my hopes up and everything.
Not even Caleb Williams.
Right there. Victory. And no. Again, just done. Just 4 weeks into the NFL and the Raiders are done. Started off with such high hopes in week 1, 1-0, and we thought we were there. We'll go over the rest of the week 4 of what was the NFL. And my fantasy team is doing good, though, boy. 4-0 right there, huh?
I'm nipping at your heels.
I see you back there, Chris. 3-1. I see you.
I'm nipping at the heels.
I'm already
My team's
looking
off this weekend.
I'm already looking to see when I play you. So I want it.
You don't want smoke.
I want it.
You ain't ready for the smoke.
That and Bad Bunny. That's all I need in my life. Let's get to a break. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Tuesday's Armstrong and Getty show. I assume you're keeping your kids home from school and crying yourself to sleep because of the looming government shutdown. We're not going to be talking about that. We will be talking about the Trump-Netanyahu press conference, though.
Plus, pie-in-the-sky green energy policies are starting to yield horrifically high energy prices, and voters are noticing. That and more on the next Armstrong and Getty show.
Weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
It's finally Friday, and boy, do I need it. I need the stockyard in my life. I got no plans. I've been to the fair enough times. It's time for Dad to relax. Get an adult beverage, have Haley behind the bar take care of me, maybe get me some steak bites or a shrimp cocktail, something off the menu from KC Steakhouse. You're wondering, where am I? I am at 2525 F Street, the Stockyard. Little speakeasy located right next to KC Steakhouse from the folks that brought you KC Steakhouse. Go over there. You're going to see the rope, the red carpet. Ring the bell. They're going to ask you the password. Tell them, why not JR? Then be prepared to relax. I need some Lade playing the acoustic guitar in my life to set the atmosphere for a wonderful, relaxing weekend. And I look no further than the Stockyard, 2525 F Street. Come on down and join me. Just make sure you tell them the password, why not JR?
King Door Company continues to set the standard in the garage door industry, and I'm here to tell you a few of the reasons why. First off, King Door carries Clopay garage panels and LiftMaster openers, so you're guaranteed quality and reliability well beyond the reach of most garage door companies, and it just gets better from there. King Door has a fleet of fully stocked service trucks with all the parts and tools to handle any job quickly and efficiently, and those trucks are manned by the most knowledgeable technicians anywhere. They have all the technical expertise imaginable and the most up-to-the-minute training available. In fact, King Door is so committed to training that they have the King Door Academy, a full-size, state-of-the-art classroom right on the premises with all the latest teaching aids, including working garage doors to simulate any installation, repair, or technique. Your garage door is a very important part of the safety, security, and look of your home, so don't trust it to anyone but King Door Company. Call them today at 397-2744, stop by the showroom at 7450 District Boulevard, or check them out online at kingdoor.com. King Door Company, your company with the pride of a lion.
The Charlie Kirk Show, weekdays at 6 p.m. on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Ha! Wah! Ha! Wah! Now,
Yeah.
when I tell you
Uh-huh.
this man has had one match with the WWE in Puerto Rico, where he is from, he came out to this song.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't.
Oh, like the electricity,
Oh.
like from the crowd, people singing it. Like, this is why I know we're gonna get a good show.
How am I supposed to dance to this? What is the? Is there like a
You were just doing it. Don't act like the YouTube viewers didn't see it.
a reggaeton dance that I'm supposed to know? So are we still pumping our fist, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, I think we left that in Jersey.
Bad Bunny, I don't know, man. And then I tried to think about it as I was going down the hall. Ever since Jay-Z took over doing, because he gets to pick his whole Jay-Z, Apple, whatever deal, he gets to basically pick the halftime show. And I don't know if we've had a non-hip-hop halftime show since Jay-Z has taken over. Huh? See, you have to think about it too, Chris. Then you have to go back and say, well, who has performed since Jay-Z's taken over? Well, we know it's been Dr. Dre. We know it's been Kendrick Lamar. Did Rihanna go in there somewhere? And now Bad Bunny.
She was part of Dre's.
Was she part of Dre's?
She was part of Dre's. Oh, no. You're right. No, she had her own.
She did her own.
You're absolutely right.
Let's see. And it's all. And wasn't The Weeknd in there somewhere too?
That was the one that I was like, eh.
See? All of it have been hip hop for the last 4 or 5 years. And then I try to think what non-hip hop act would go in there. Can you name any band that isn't hip hop that's up there that would be able to fit in?
Not really, because again, rock's kind of dead.
Who would you put in? Would you
Country's not the same.
I mean, you could probably throw in, who is it? Morgan Wallen? Is that
That's
the big?
probably the only country artist I can think of right
the
now.
big
No,
country
Post
name?
Malone probably.
Post
could, but
Malone?
He's kind of a blur between both.
Yeah, he does it all, and so does what's the other name? Jelly Donuts.
Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly
Yeah.
Roll.
He could do it.
He
He does a great show.
Just saying, there's other things out there besides. Not that I've ever heard of any of those other artists. Dude.
I think at this point, though, for the NFL, you just got to capitalize on how big of a star this guy is. Because Bad Bunny is probably the biggest artist right now.
I've never heard of the guy. I've heard of him, but I've never heard him.
I feel like you have. I probably just didn't play the song. That's why we're going to hear this all week. Sorry, y'all. But
Somebody said, my cousin said, I've been living under a rock. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I trust me. You've heard him before. You, again, like myself, probably have no idea what he's saying in his songs, but it's still a good beat. It's fun.
And she does have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh.
Sweet. Birthday present for my brother too. He is an addict to that cereal.
I've never heard Bad Bunny in my life. You've played 4 songs today. I've not. That's the first time I've ever heard any of them.
I mean, that's fair. Again,
from recall, anyways. And I like to think of myself as being big on music. So I'm just. I don't get.
You're gonna get a lot of grief.
People are giving me grief right now. My phone won't stop going off. I'm sorry. I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
Again, I will not give you grief for that.
Help me out.
Listen to the guy either, but
it's not like I declined to have a running clock in a football game and had my team lose 100-0. Did you hear about this in high school, Chris, in Alabama?
100-0?
100-0. The score was 73-0 at halftime.
Okay, cut it at halftime.
They go to the refs, and both have to agree. They go to the team that's winning 73-0. The 73-0 coach, the guy that's winning, says, "Yeah, run it."
The guy who's winning said, "Run it."
Run the clock. We want to run the clock. We don't. We're
sorry.
done.
I thought you meant like
the guys that lose. The former Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl champion and Alabama running back Sherman Williams, head coach at Murphy High School in Alabama, said, "I don't care if we're losing 73-0. We ain't running that clock." Why, sir, are you putting your kids through this?
You think you could score 11 touchdowns in one half?
They haven't scored 13 points. They've scored 12 points all season.
Oh, he's trying to send a message.
What message are you sending to kids by making them lose 100-0? Take it like a man. Rub some dirt on it. What exactly are you teaching kids at that point?
You're always going to remember this day, the day you lost by 100 points.
You've been getting your butt kicked.
Oh, wow.
What are you teaching kids at that point? They got beat in the second half by the JV team. Some 8th grader came in and threw 3 touchdowns on them.
I'm telling you, you should have just cut it off at halftime. Said, "This game's over. We're done."
At that point, if I'm the athletic director from the school, I walk over to the coach and say, "Give me your whistle. Give me the keys and the headset.
Let's go.
You're
out.
Fired. You're fired.
Everybody
we're
get on the
done.
bus. Let's go.
Let's go home." The heck are you teaching kids by saying, "No, we ain't going to run the clock. We're just going to take our L.
We don't quit here.
We're going to take our L like a man." What? 100-0.
The former professional football players.
He played for the Dallas Cowboys, Chris. So if that tells you anything,
yeah, it is Jerry's world.
I'm just saying.
Jerry would never forgive me.
Dallas Cowboys. Did they end up winning last night?
It tied 40-40.
Oh, that's right. There was a tie in the.
I've never seen Jordan more angry in my life.
I watched that whole darn game, thinking, man, when they went into the tie and the overtime, I'm like, ooh, I got to sit and watch the rest of this. And then it ended in a tie, and I felt like I was cheated. Games in the NFL shouldn't end in a tie.
Nope.
And they shouldn't end in 100-0 for high school football either. Shout out to the Bakersfield Christian High School Eagles, undefeated on the season. We'll have Coach Carr later in the week. Got to get out of here, make room for the Ralph Bailey Show. It's a Monday. Kathy Abernathy stopped by. This is the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you.
AM1180, KERN, Green Acres. This is 96.1 FM. Bakersfield. Online at KERNradio.com.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm
Yeah. A guest?
I have to ask Ralph.
A guest? I don't have any guests. Pay attention to the Ralph Bailey Show for a mystery guest. Who's coming in? Yeah, we don't.